Hello, US Geoguessr fans. Welcome. The professor is here to play some more in the US. I am playing another challenge from Shmoo Gaming and the Catalyst. This is Series 2, Episode 6. I will pin in a comment the challenge link so you can play along before you watch if you want to. Thanks, Catalyst and Shmoo Gaming for this challenge. It's 2-minute round. No moving, which is my favorite, of course. And I'm excited that we're going back to this map in particular, the 100 biggest US cities plus capitals. I like this, so let's see if we can learn something about the US. Um, huh, really bad first drop. We're like in the middle of an alley. Okay, that's interesting. We have no fronts. That is going to be biggest clue there. We have also what looks to be a New Orleans Saints kind of sticker to the southeast. However, on that car, that suspiciously looks like a Maryland plate, but I do not believe us to be in Maryland. I think we are in New Orleans, but ugh, those green street signs give me pause. If we were in New Orleans, I would expect those to be blue. I really would. What are we looking at there? Some sort of bank, maybe? To the southwest? This is going to be pretty typical, I would say, New Orleans architecture, possibly. Cobblestone. Green street signs, though. The green is really throwing me off. I would really think that we would be blue. But look at this architecture here, this kind of like colonial architecture. 100 biggest US cities. Okay, so that would mean Charleston is not on this list. It would mean that New Orleans is, but it would also mean Baton Rouge is on this list. But I have learned to not go capitals. It's just I've never had it be the state capital. Green signs, though. I don't like the green signs. Yeah, that was Charleston. Charleston, I do not believe is one of the 100 biggest cities. So I'm going to have to look at that. Nor is it a state capital. So gonna have to look that one up. Maybe it is. Maybe Charleston just makes it. At least I was in the southeast. I'm excited to see that we have some new players here. Nate S. seems to be an American, and then looks like a player from Sweden. That's cool. I always love to see new players playing along, even if I have terrible guesses recorded. I knew that wasn't New Orleans, but I didn't think that was Charleston either. I really didn't. I'm gonna have to look at Charleston population. I wanted to say it was like under 200K, but we will check it out. Where are we here? Cacti. Cacti everywhere. It looks like almost like Tucson level cacti. Palm trees. UA. So I'm thinking that means we are in University of Arizona. And that is, let me see if I remember correctly, Arizona State's in Tempe. So yeah, we are in Tucson, I believe. Old Main. Let's see if I can redeem myself just a little bit. Man, I knew New Orleans would have blue signs, but that was a tough first round. Tough first round, that's okay. Take a little time here, maybe trying to find Old Main and this fountain to the east. Is it Main Library? Doubtful. Where's Old Main? UA has to be University of Arizona, right? So I'm just going to go plonking right in the middle of campus. Oh, cool. Close enough to 5K. Good. That, yeah, I was the only one to get Tucson, so that's cool. Where did everyone else go? Phoenix, okay. Arizona State, as I mentioned, would be in Tempe. And then Catalyst in Orange County. Well, Orange County, I think, would have had those palm trees. Phoenix would have looked like that too. But those cacti, the saguaro cacti, that was the first thing that just made me think Tucson. These kind of cacti, they're the very stereotypical looking ones with like the arms there. Those I think you rarely find in Phoenix, but these are very indicative of Tucson, the saguaro cacti, because as you may know, that is where Saguaro National Park is. Out here somewhere, I don't know, yeah, out there to the west of Tucson. Okay, so coming back a little bit from the New Orleans guess in round one. St. Petersburg. Seems like we've been in St. Petersburg a lot. So everyone is going to get this one, but let's see how well I can do dropping myself in the city. St. Petersburg is not that big. We're on an east-west road. Not going to be able to make up a lot of ground here, unfortunately. So notice how there's a lot of like suburbs that start pretty close to the north. So I might venture a guess that, let me see where we are in the peninsula. I'm going to go somewhere like Ponce de Leon. Doesn't that sound like a good Florida neighborhood? I kind of think that would look like this. You see the straight east-west roads. Let's guess. Okay, farther south. Catalyst did well just going downtown St. Petersburg. I was a bit too far to the north. Where did our new friends who are playing this challenge go? Nate went up there in North Carolina. Interesting. And then our European player, Albuquerque. Well, we had the St. Petersburg bins. Lots of them. It's a pretty Florida round as well, I believe. Jubilee Park. Congo. Not sure what that other cross street is. Wow. Wow, where are we? First instinct, Texas. Just the dryness of the landscape everywhere. That plate to the southeast, I think, is just a Texas plate, black and white. I would like some confirmation that we have some front plates, and I don't think we're going to get that. Congo Road, Jubilee Park. I think we're Texas, and I don't know why, but my first instinct is to go Dallas here. It does not seem really as arid as I would want Austin or San Antonio to be. We're not in San Antonio. Again, blue street signs. I'm going to be more confident about that. 100 biggest US cities, though. We could be in Austin. And that would be my other kind of fear if I do end up going Dallas. I do not think this is Houston. Just not swampy or tropical looking enough. I just want to go Dallas here. Jubilee Park. I feel like we could also be somewhere maybe like Tulsa. That would be weird and random. I'm going to leave my pin in Dallas though. I don't know why this is making me think Tulsa. I think we're in Dallas. Nice. Okay. Nice. Good, good, good. So we were there in South Dallas, right near Deep Ellum. Okay, so even a bit more inner city than I thought, but I really like that Dallas guess. Albuquerque was guessed again. And yeah, see, Chaos Queen and Catalyst are getting better. No moving. They're really improving. They both knew it was Texas. That was a hard round. That was definitely, I think, the hardest round so far. So nice job. Let's see if I can finish strong in round 5. I definitely will be able to. We are in Over the Rhine in Cincinnati, Ohio, on McMicken, East McMicken. We had an Ohio round in the last round I recorded. That was way closer to home. in Columbus at Columbus State Community College, but this is over the Rhine. Driven through this neighborhood many, many times. This for a long time, and you can even see here still today, is one of the most economically depressed, shall I say, and one of just the roughest neighborhoods of Cincinnati. So on these 2-minute rounds, I don't want to talk too much. I want to get a pin down, and then let's see if we can get some good clues. So we are on McMicken and Corwine, or McMicken and Hearst Alley. So here's over the Rhine. McMicken is here, I believe. Yeah, here's McMicken. There's Corwine, Hearst Alley. We're closer, it looks like, to Hearst. Yeah, so we'd be maybe here. Cool. All right, just wanted to get a guess down because I knew I was going to 5K that, and that just takes me into the lead in Cincinnati. Thanks, Cincinnati. Chaos Queen, Indianapolis. That was a strong guess. You were very close. You were just like one city over. Um, Nate, okay, cool. I don't know this Nate S player, but that was a solid guess in Columbus. Maybe he saw a bunch of Ohio plates. Where'd Catalyst go? Atlanta. And then a new European player in Detroit. I would say Detroit's a solid guess there too. I was just so excited to be in Cincinnati that didn't take my time to maybe give you some help in determining where this was no moving if you didn't instantly recognize it like I did. Okay, so here in front of us, Ohio plate, kind of blue and white. Ooh, we got Cincinnati Bell, Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, I didn't even see that, but after that, not really sure why I'm going back for more clues. We get Ohio plates. We get a mix of some front plates, some no front plates. That is really indicative of Ohio as well. This Cincinnati style architecture. Um, Not sure how to explain that. These are not typical Cincinnati street signs. They're kind of like over the Rhine specific, I think. But that's Cincinnati Bell Truck. That's good enough, right? And all the Ohio plates. So I managed to squeak out a victory narrowly here, even though I did not do well in round one. I knew we were somewhere in the South. Knew we weren't in New Orleans, so not sure why I guessed New Orleans. I'm going to go and do some research into Charleston population as to whether I'm sure it is. I just, don't really know those cities towards the end of the top 100 too well. So we were in Charleston, round one. And then where were we round two? I think was that Tucson or Dallas? No, that was in St. Petersburg in Florida. That was round three. Dallas four. Was Tucson round two? Wow, I'm really confused. Yeah, we're in University of Arizona, round two. Nice. I recognized the saguaro cacti and the UA banners. I knew it wasn't in Tempe because of those two reasons. St. Petersburg trash bins, so just a little bit too far north in the city of St. Pete there. Proud of rounds 4 and 5. Dallas, I think that was our hardest round. I managed to get it. And then finally, good old Cincinnati. I also lived in Cincinnati for 5 years, so insta recognition there. Thanks to Shmoo Gaming and the Catalyst for another great challenge. No, Chaos Queen pulled this one out, but then I narrowly squeaked one by Chaos Queen. Sorry there. Managed to squeak by only 18 points into round one. So thanks again for the challenge. Thanks again for watching. I am looking forward to playing some more challenges and having some more fun with US Geoguessr.